Okay, interesting. Jason has a question that ties right back into the hanging thing. I have been using your suggestion of hanging when I have shoulder flare ups, and it has made a big difference. Again, that wasn't medical advice, it's something I read from a doctor's study. I am wondering if you have any other similar exercises that may benefit for knee pain. Oh boy. To be clear, I am not looking for medical advice. God bless you. I am also seeing a doctor, but looking for anything that may provide some benefit when combined with any medical treatment. I am 42 and have had knee pain of fluctuating severity for years. It's pretty bad now, particularly after squats or anything with deep knee flexion. My imaging has been clear in the past, other than some minor arthritis. I've had arthritis. Of course, both hips had it, and the arthritis now is in a hazmat bin somewhere. But I also had arthritis in an ankle for years, and basically I cured that right ankle arthritis by doing something very unusual. And by the way, before you say I don't know how to train, when you throw the discus as many times as I have, that right ankle is constantly pivoting and turning under enormous load, and the body rebels after a while. And how I dealt with it was twofold. One, I quit throwing the discus in a way that made me twist that ankle so radically. And I changed techniques a little bit. And amazingly, when I started flowing around the ankle versus grinding the ankle, the problem disappeared. So the first thing I want you to think about, Jason, is this. What is it in your life that's exacerbating this knee injury? And if it's squats and anything with deep knee flexion, maybe you have to stop doing that. Now, this goes against my normal advice of maintaining your squat for as long as you can, but in your case, at age 42, this might be really banging you too hard. Maybe you need to get your leg work from just hinging, and I would like to know if loaded carries bother your knees. Do farmer walks hurt your knees? Do bear hug carries hurt your knees? Oddly, with me, pushing the prowler was the best thing I could do for my hip replacement recovery. And maybe there's something like sled drags or something like that you'll get the leg work in without doing any damage to your wheels. So let's get away from the deep flexion stuff. Let's get away from the squatting. If you do squats, I want you to do them on the ground, and I just want you to be in the 6-point position and just rock. And if you have to put knee pads or pillows under your knees, I get it, you're fine. And just rock back and forth. Try to maintain that hip mobility. And then when you work out, can you hinge, and can you do loaded carries to get your leg workout in? I'm sort of sorry to read this, Jason, at 42, but you can't keep pounding that until you get some relief in the areas of pain. And if you have to have a medical intervention down the line, well, we'll deal with that then. But for now, let's see what we can get out of loaded carries, hinges, and if you have hills near you, can you run hills without knee issues? You run up the hill, but with knee issues, you gingerly come down the hill. Remember, what's going to hurt your knees on hills is downhill. Jason, let us know how it's going.